ahoy ho ho even.
I was just about to do that.
Ho ho, ho 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 hoy. Ooh. Eat straw.
He's Parker.
And this is Pino
Santa. Apparently, it's that time of year where we have to give you Christmas massages.
Yeah.
No, messages.
Massages.
Christmas messages and such shiz. It's also the monthly mumble.
Do monthly mumble. Do monthly mumble. Do monthly mumble. Do. Oh man, it's depressing. So, shall I begin? He is high as a kite. This is a Father Christmas who is wasted and hugging a child with terror in her eyes.
You'll have something in her eyes in a minute.
Oh, you are unpleasant.
Right then, let's crack on.
Let's crack on. So, monthly mumbling. So,
we haven't got to answer people's bloody questions.
I was thinking
again.
we'll answer questions in a little while. I do actually have a thing to discuss with you that you haven't read.
You are not putting it in me again.
The people at home who are into Guild Ball, that game that we play.
What game?
The Guild Ball. It's not right.
It's creepy.
So the organised play document for Guild Ball has changed, and there's been lots of
organised play is what you do at tournaments?
Tournamenties.
Oh,
yeah.
What have they done to try and make it more interesting then?
Well, I think a positive thing that they've changed is so when you kick and receive, it used to be that you would draw cards, then you'd pick captains, then you'd decide kick or receive.
I never bother.
I know. But now,
even in tournaments I don't bother with that.
Now they've changed it so you draw cards, work out who's kicking and receiving, then pick captains, which has created more choice, I argue, more choice for captains, because some captains you would rather receive with, some captains you'd rather kick off with, and now, rather than going, well, I'm always going to use the one just in case.
That will make, to my own personal, the way I play, no difference whatsoever.
No, and I think to a fair amount of
are there a lot of people crying?
No, but that's what they did, and I personally, I like it. I think that having the choice of knowing, because if you go, haha, I'm going to use this captain, I'm receiving, oh, I thought it was going to be kicking off. Oh well. Now it gives you a choice at the beginning of the game. Well, how you're going to deal with that.
It's something, I suppose.
It's another layer, I think, of tactics and decision making. And
well,
decision making in games is always good. Oh, you should put spikes on it. The other change. This is the change that's been very divisive.
Oh, is this the one where people are going to start crying? Well, I don't know. What is it?
So,
love those glasses, Elton.
Thank you. Saturday night's all right for fighting. Saturday. All right.
All right.
So for tournaments, there is now no longer a painting requirement for PVC plastic models.
Eh?
There is a painting requirement. This is the only thing that I'm a bit. So there is a painting requirement for metal models, as there always was, but for PVC plastic, there's no longer a painting requirement. I think they've done it as in like when stuff's. I think they've done it in a way that stuff's just been released, you can play with it immediately, and then there's no like, oh, can I use it in this tournament or that tournament? Also, it means that if people don't want to play, they can just rock up with a team and play them. And this has been very divisive.
I'm not surprised because I can see lots of arguments about this. If someone turns up and beats me, which happens most of the time, with a plastic unpainted team, I will probably table flip them. If they haven't had the fucking decency to at least paint 6 fucking figures, it's a bit piss poor.
Yeah.
Plastic, even more reason to have them painted, because they look fucking horrible. I don't know how I actually feel about that.
It's a tricky one, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think that because of the nature of the PVC plastics, they're colour coded for the team, so you can see at a glance at least what team they're playing, which is a thing. At least you're not seeing bare metal or.
Well, no, you should never have bare metal at a tournament. End of story. They should at least have a coat of paint on them.
And this was a comment that someone else mentioned. Like, if you're painting, if you're getting, what if you've got like a team of, say, metal butchers, can you just spray them red? Because that is then the equivalent of having...
No, because they're not plastic, are they?
No, but they're just their kind of point was like you're allowing people to play with a team that isn't painted if it's plastic.
No, I'm sorry. I think they should be painted.
I think they should. I've already seen a few people
Sorry.
say at my tournaments, if I run one, you have to have painted models, because obviously the individual TOs are allowed to make this decision.
And at the end of the day, it is only 6 figures. It's not,
Yeah.
oh, I've got to paint a whole Tyranid 40k army.
And I think,
it's just...
and you don't see the same shifts as you do. I mean, I don't know anything about Warmer Hordes, but you don't see the same shifts as you would in, say, 40k, where the tournament scene will suddenly jump on a net list and go, we need to play this net list now. Well, I can't be bothered to play it. Well, I'll group it together and I'll play it at a tournament because I really want to play this new net list. You don't really get that in Guild Ball.
No,
so it's not like suddenly people look at, like, next week, maybe Obulus will get a tickle, and then everyone's, oh, Obulus! Everyone's not going to spend £400 on an Obulus army.
But at the end of the day, it's 6 figures. Stop being lazy bastards and fucking paint them.
Yeah.
Wankers.
One of the most...
Die. Sit. Good.
One of the comments I personally really agreed with was from Phil from Guild Ball Tonight. That Phil Bowen. Check him out on the old Twitters and his podcast, Guild Ball Tonight. Very good. He said that for some people it's a hobby, for some people it's a game. And
but if you go into a tournament,
for some
at least
people it's
paint
both.
most of things.
But for some people it is both, and wherever you fit on that spectrum should be allowed. So for you, you're like, I can't paint at all. I just like, yeah, and I really don't like it. It makes me feel inadequate when I try and do it because I'm so bad at it.
It's all right, Parky. We understand. We understand.
Then why kind of excommunicate these people from the game? Should they just be allowed to play a game they want to play?
No, they should be able to fuck off. No, I understand that point.
And I thought that was what I get annoyed about is people would then say, oh, you're sitting on the fence. No, that's a valid point.
It is.
I don't think a lot of the time sitting on the fence is a valid thing. Actually, these people have an argument which is correct in their view.
They're buying their figures. They want to be able to play the game. At a tournament, I still think they should at least have an effort. Of a coat of paint on them.
But it also does suggest that Steam Forged rather are making not allowances, but arguably allowances for new players, for people who aren't necessarily into the miniature scene and don't want to paint stuff. Or
at the end of the day, it is a game.
Yeah.
You know, it's not. If we don't play the game, World War III's not going to break out. That's because of other idiots.
Yeah.
You know, that's not us. Not this time, anyway. Fuck it. It's a game. It's a game. If you turn up with figures not painted, at the end of the day, I ain't but fuck. I've still got to play you and lose to you. But as soon as I've got your figures painted, I've still got to table flip you.
Yeah.
But you know, no, fuck it. It's a game.
I thought that was
it's an interesting thought.
And obviously, some people have gone, but everything has to be painted. Otherwise, what's the point in playing? And
well, you could be really pissy and then say, well, if you haven't painted them yourself, you can't use them.
Yeah, you could do that.
Now you're fucked, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oi, bearded minis, you're blacksmiths? Fuck off. Can't use them. You didn't paint them.
Lots of people don't paint their own models for various reasons.
Laziness.
Well, time. If people are working long hours and they've got more money than time, then they can. It's just a creaking every now and again. I think it's his hips.
Yeah, it's an interesting point. I can see how playing against unpainted figures would annoy me. But at the end of the day, as you said, they've paid their money, they want to play the game, they've paid their money, they're in the tournament, let them play.
Yeah.
But if you want to be on the top fucking tables...
I think there was a comment, I forget where it was.
Oh, I've just won World Championship with my Masons and I haven't even taken out the packet.
There was a thing about, I think if you go to like the Worlds or you go to like a Steam Forged... like a Steam Forged organised tournament,
then they should be done.
Then they should be done.
Yeah, that's fair.
And I think as well another thing, because of the nature of the PVC plastics, they are pre-assembled, Do you remember hearing that story when, I forget where we were, about a War Machine tournament? And they bought a fucking
God,
war
turned
jack
up.
or whatever, and just literally just put some glue on a base and put the model parts on that. And he went, well, that's it. That counts as.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
And I think, obviously, you're never going to see that because they're pre-assembled models.
Yeah, well...
You're not just going to see Grayscales' head on a base and go, well, that's Grayscales, because it's got Grayscales' head on it.
Wouldn't be his head anymore, would it? It'd just be a strip of cloth or something.
Oh, sad face.
So,
Grayscales.
Okay, yeah, it's an interesting
Let
point.
us know what you think in the comments down below.
In Parker's crotch box. So what else? I mean, it's coming up to the end of the year, so... we've had a fucking shit year, haven't we? It's been very fucking hit and miss, especially for some of us more than others. But, you know, we struggling on. We are carrying on the tradition of being the almighty...
Drunk idiots on that there YouTube.
No, Mighty Battlehammer I was going for. But, you know, if you want to fucking shoot the dream down, you just fucking go ahead, mate.
I wouldn't even blink.
You wouldn't even fucking still miss, you useless twat.
True.
So what we got coming up for our wonderful viewers for the future?
Oh, crikey.
Nothing.
We have got more RPGing on our pirate campaign.
Arr!
We've got stuff planned for. Wexodus, we've got... so, excuses. I haven't put anything more on the Wexodus camp building.
Because he hasn't done anything.
Because we've had other things to do, like the farmers and other things to do. But that's going to be my New Year project. I'm going to crack right on. I'm going to make sure that a specific, at least... You know what? Whilst there's going to be other things to do, as there always are other toy soldiers to do, I'm going to make sure that one night a week is specifically just for those guys. I'm going to, not, you know, so that way that they're, even if there's Necromunda stuff needs doing or whatever.
You'll fucking do whatever I tell you to fucking paint before you paint your own shit.
But yes, Wexodus, we've got Wexodus coming, as in more games to play.
Yes!
My army building vlog, that
Twisted.
will become a thing. Twisted, that's going to be cool. Twisted, for those of you who don't know, is a steampunk Dickensian...
Small skirmish game, job done.
Small skirmish.
But the figures are
game.
awesomely beautiful.
Oh, it's you down there.
We
I
have...
don't know what that warm thing was.
We're going to be doing more Man of War. We are going to be doing Necromunda.
Yep.
We are going to be doing lots of stuff.
Lots of stuff.
Lots of stuff.
More Guild Ball, because Guild Ball.
Oh no, I think I might give it a miss for a year.
Yeah, you reckon? Vengeance, baby.
Eh?
Vengeance.
Vengeance!
Ruwenge.
We will be there again.
Yeah, with bells on. We probably won't have any bells on us, because that just get irritating. Merry Xmas.
So, do we have any questions?
Yes.
Oh God, that must be anything better to do.
No, apparently not.
I despair.
So I've got the YouTube ones on. David Millington says, "Ahoy, hoy, David!
Ahoy,
Coo,
Mr.
coo,
Millington!
coo, David Millington!"
And his wonderful buildy things.
Wolves Glade.
Wolves Glade. See, I remember.
Sure, look
names.
after yourself. We'll be here once you film more with it. As
Aw.
for Parker at SteamCon, look forward to seeing you. I did, and it was nice. Because this happened before SteamCon. This.
Oh, did it?
These
I
messages.
don't remember.
And you said you weren't going, so a lot of people are saying, "Oh, dude, that's okay. We still love you."
Everyone loves me. I'm awesome. I'm still so many mixed reviews of Star Wars.
Which I like. I'm interested. I'm glad
Annie.
that people.
Annie's just gone, holy shit, that was a massive bag of wank. Apart from Porgs. Just make a Porg spin-off movie on there.
no.
Annie, you have just suddenly gone,
No on the Porgs.
that's your lot. Nope.
I'm actually kind of glad that people are getting
Questions, we don't care about the film, we're not talking about it until Monday.
But it is right. I think it's good that people are interested enough to have a discussion. That to me is exciting. It's not just really good or it's really good. There's people going, well, I like this and you like that, and wow, there's some really good bits in it. And I think that's a more interesting film than just Star Wars, it's great. You know?
Star Wars is brilliant.
So Beard Mini says Matches of Madness 2, because we were talking about board games and apps and shit, is straight up phenomenal. The app takes away all the bollocks of gaming admin, plus does sound effects and thematic music. Ooh.
Thematic music, you say?
I have I downloaded the app, even though we haven't got the game. I did download the app just for shits and giggles.
Oh, I should have turned it that way. Hey, we're live now. Apparently, are we live? Can you see us? Can you? Hello.
So yeah, I did like
Hello.
the look of it. Obviously, we haven't played the board game, but yes, that's a thing that Mansion Man's looks good. So if you want to buy us Mansion Man, let us know and send it to us. That'd be great. Twitch Blues. Hello, Twitch Blues.
Hello.
Straw, take care of yourself, mate. I have
Oh.
seasonal effective and it's a fucking bear to deal with. I don't wish it upon anyone and I can't imagine having to trundle through it year round.
Yeah.
Continue to like your Viking crochet helmet that you were wearing last time.
Ah!
Says Matthew Berry.
Aha! The Viking thing. Why is this Doctor? Oh, hoi hoi, people! I'm trying to work out how to get this camera to turn round so I can see it the other way round, and I'm not quite sure what the hell I'm doing here.
The Gollum DK says, just get the, because we were talking about Necromunda, just get the Necromunda
Oh,
game
there
and
we
use the
are!
old rules.
There we are. Just who said what?
Just, Gollum DK, because we were talking about Necromunda.
Oh, for fuck's sake! I'm trying to fucking do shit. There's Perky.
Ahoy hoy,
Roast.
rotate your device. There you go. Yeah, it says get the Necromunda game and use the old rules. So don't, you know.
I actually think the new rules might work. So quit the fucking shut up until we've played it.
Death Cricket.
Bitches.
Hello, ahoy hoy, Death Cricket. Says step-by-step build video, which we were talking about before just now. We should both make one. Sure. God, don't do that. Wayne Wilkinson.
Ahoy hoy, Brett.
Keep going, fella. Plenty of love for you.
Me
Is
and
Parky
Creepy
ever going to
Santa.
paint his farmers? Yes, I am. I'm painting, just finishing the second box at the moment. Well, starting the second box at the moment. I've finished the first box, so that's good. Mike Bad Jester. Heart goes out to you, mate. I think it's from me. My anxiety gives me agoraphobia. I'm having a bit of relapse at the moment. Wish you all the best.
Oh, thank you very much.
Cheers, Mike Bad Jester. The Hairy Painter 1.
Wait, two of them?
I know, right? Another great video. Look at yourself. Look after yourself. Remember, you're both highly thought of at Lion Tales Miniatures.
Oh, bless.
British Legion. I assume that's the actual Royal
No,
British Legion.
it's not the Brit.
I always stop by and listen to your wise mumbles. Keep up the good work, you mighty hammerers of game!
I said good day, sir! We don't know what we're doing. We're filming a live Mumble at the moment, but we're a bit live as well for the fuck of it.
So if you've got any questions,
Yep.
let us know in the doobly-doo, and then we will answer them to both of you here, live and direct.
And you, and ba 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 ba. No.
Where's Adi?
Where is he?
He's
Where?
on the internet.
Where is he?
Always entertaining, guys. Stay strong, sure, buddy. Hopefully you get a game with you guys in the new year with your WWX Union.
No.
Not that I know how to play it.
Because he hasn't glued them together yet.
Otherwise, see you at Salute. Yes, we will see you at Salute. I would like, I'd happily go, hopefully I can get my, I really want to get my, that is a really, if you want to sort out a game with us and are coming down to the Battle Cave, that will then give me a reason to get my Confederate smart on.
Oh, we've already
So
got.
we can do a Union.
We've already got 3 bookings.
Oh, have we?
We've got someone called Jason Mountain.
Jason Mountain. I've heard of him.
I've
never seen him.
I don't know what he looks like. I think
People don't recognise him.
Isn't he a midget? Isn't he with long hair?
Yeah.
He's coming next Friday. We've got Aaron Wilson on the 2nd, and on the 23rd of February, we're booked as well. Mr. Wayne Wilkinson and the crew will be coming this way.
Ahoy! For beer
And he's
games.
also a new Patreon, so yep.
So you're a good elf.
Elf, good elf.
Doobly doo.
Ooh, what?
Yeah, the doobly doo. I think that I thought I didn't nick it from you. I nicked it from the Psy show, and I think that's actually a proper thing. I think it's actually called a doobly doo. I think that's what its proper name is.
I had one of them, but you can get a cream for it. Apparently. I'm sick. Where's the Christmas tree? We don't have Christmas trees. We do not celebrate Christmas in the Battle Cave because we end up with.
And Jane's Christmas
Creepy
tree's downstairs.
Santa.
I was going to
And
say
little
your
Fra-
Christmas tree, but it's Jane's Christmas tree. isn't
Little
it?
Frankie on a little bed at the back. He nicked it from the
The Vlog Brothers. Yeah, the Vlog Brothers. That's one of the guys who's on SciShow. And
So
the other
basically,
guy
you're a
does the same
thieving
thing.
git that can't be bothered to think up your own stuff.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
I forget John and someone, Glasses Guys, Vlog Brothers, one of them's does SciShow. Hank Green, and John Green.
Well,
Vlog
well
Brothers.
done you.
Yeah, interesting stuff. They've got a really good show all about, I think they call it Crash Course. There's lots of lessons about history and different subjects. Really
Well,
good.
it's not about crashing. What's the fucking point of calling it?
Crash Course, it's like a... Oh, fucking hell.
I said you're a bell enter.
Joshua says, your beer fridge is wide open, probably why I need the knit hats. But it was open, but it wasn't on. But now...
If it's on, it's closed. You silly man. I said.
Crash Course history is awesome, yes, you're right. Beard, it is awesome. Especially for people like me. It's funny.
Stop talking! Look at that! Answer that!
No,
I'm messing around with this, not you!
I was going to say how...
Can't get
I
started.
wonder how it's... Things like YouTube have affected the way that we learn. Like, I definitely learn much more from seeing and doing than I ever do from reading books.
You mean
Like
Google?
rule books and stuff like that, and Google or whatever it is. But
Yes, I'm
if there's a
trying
video
to
or
rotate
something,
you.
it's
Sake,
much
my
easier
hand
to learn.
hurts. Can't hold this, my hand hurts.
So, Alex Kaiser, questions for us both. I didn't mean to press that. I didn't mean to press that. I wanted to press that.
Technology,
Right.
fucking great!
Thoughts on the
Belgium! Belgium's now online. Hello, Belgium.
Represent Belgium.
We thought we'd lost them. There was a nuclear war at some point. We thought we might have lost Belgium. Isn't that part of the EU?
Thoughts on the Ratcatcher Guild and minor guilds being released?
Well, we know the seamstresses are coming. We know
will be.
We know that there are some other guilds.
I'm really looking forward to it. I think that knowing what the Ratcatchers do with their...
They catch rats.
I forget the... what was it called? The dilemma mechanic they were saying. Like, you can do a thing, it'll happen, but you get to choose which of the bad things happens. It's either bad for you or bad for you in a different way. And that's a whole new mechanic we haven't seen. And that's just from the Ratcatchers Guild. So assuming that all of the other guilds have got a similar... Not necessarily a similar mechanism, but at least a similar impact on the game. What are you... I'm trying to have a proper discussion about it.
Yeah, I'm not stopping you.
Right. But if all of the other minor guilds have a similar, like, interesting tweak that they can do, that's cool, right?
Yes.
It adds more to the game.
Yes.
You will also agree.
Yes.
Thoughts on God Tier?
I'm reserving comment.
I'm looking forward to playing it.
I'm reserving comment. I like the look of the figures. That's as far as I'm saying. I'm now reserving any comment on it until I've played it, or maybe not played it. I am sitting back, and I'm.
Nice one, Andy Scott.
Thanks, Scott. I'm trying to rotate you. My hand hurts. An average Saturday night for you and the Parker Goblin King.
Whoop whoop.
There's no rotating. It's just shoving it in dry.
No, I think it's... So what little we know about God
It's
God
just,
Tier...
I'm not seeing it's any different to other games.
Well, I think one of the key things is it's very streamlined, it's very elegant. Is it going to be for me? I mean, and I think a lot of that kind of crunchiness, it depends on your personal preference. Some people really like playing a really crunchy, difficult, kind of complicated game. Some people actually really like that. Think of what was the game? The role-playing game GURPS. That is
Fucking awful
That is
game.
a ridiculously crunchy, complicated game.
Right, hold on. You're about to fire your gun. Okay, well, have you been aiming for 9 rounds? No. Have you braced the gun? No. Well, have you got a special thing you think, I just want to shoot a fucker in the face?
But some people love that.
Bollocks,
And I think
say.
it's going to be.
Bollocks.
I think it's going to be very dependent on what your personal enjoyment is, and that's the thing I've kind of become more aware of lately. In that, your fun is your fun. Whatever that fun is, it's not better or worse than someone else's fun.
That's very true.
It's easy to say like, well, I like this game. Well, you're stupid because you like it. Well, actually,
I completely understand that. I don't know how I feel about it yet. I said the art's nice. Hexagonal board. That's one of the things that I'm like, ooh.
Is that because as a miniature gamer, you like the measuring stuff and the moving things.
I just fucking hate hexagons. They've always annoyed me. You know,
and that's the
any
thing.
game with maps with hex. No, fuck off.
And I don't like hex bases because they just look shit.
Nope.
In my opinion.
Nope.
Doesn't mean they're wrong. But and I think that there are these little things that you may or may not gravitate towards in a game, and you might go. I think because of Guild Ball's had kind of quite a wide appeal, lots of people have got into it, and now they're doing something different. A lot of people maybe won't jump onto it.
Yeah, well, they've already done that.
You don't like Steam Force because you didn't buy their new game.
Well, you didn't buy Dark Souls or Resident Evil. No, I haven't bought any of them. I don't intend to.
Yeah,
because it's not appeal for me.
Yeah, and that's.
I'm not saying that. Okay, it's a little bit lame jumping on lots of computer type games. You know, they're clever enough to do Guild Ball in the first place. Maybe they should have worked onto something. I mean, a decent, well done Guild Ball role playing would be amazing. But as long as you make sure that none of the players have got kick stats.
Well, I wanted to see it
that
more.
The players are not
Guild Ball players. They're more like
guild operatives. So
sneaky.
You're doing back alley little shenanigans
like
and
union,
awesome.
Guild operatives rather than it being connected to Guild Ball, which is its own.
Because you've got the background of Guild Ball fucking immense. So well done, Sherwin, for that.
Empire of Free Cities.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to Free States or whatever. So, and what are we looking forward to next year? Movies, board games, shit like that.
Death. I'm hoping Death comes next year.
What am I looking forward to?
Because it'd be just get it out of the way. I'm tired of always waiting for it.
I think I'm almost.
I want to see Star Wars Legion.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be a game that we're going to be able to get into because I think it's going to be. Thank you. Yes, Rich just said RPG in the Free Cities. Yes, Guild Ball playing RPG. No. Thank you. I've made that point so many times. No one listens to me. Well, I know my games. So does he.
I do know your games.
Next year, Star Wars Legion.
Star Wars Legion will be interesting. Really looking forward to seeing how it works and how it plays and how it's released. Will it be released like a standard miniatures game?
They've already saying, aren't they, that
X-Wings are fucking. Oh, you want to buy this one card? You've got to buy all the other ships.
I mean, there's no way we could now go back and play X-Wing because there's so much shit for it.
Yeah. You couldn't get into it. Andy Scott mentioned I'd like Hate Before Death, which I don't know if he meant the game Hate by Adrian Smith, but
I don't know nothing about it but the art. Oh, Adrian Smith's artwork.
Great artist, really good stuff. Really interested to see what that does.
Love it.
What was I going to say? I was actually going to say a thing. So, Dystopian Wars will be coming.
Yes,
from
War Kingdom of Death.
Wild West Exodus, as well as Armoured Clash, which I'm looking forward to seeing how they expand the world of Wild West Exodus and combine that with the dystopian.
It's a great thing to take several different formats of different games and bring them all under one license. I think it's a great idea if it works.
If you haven't seen it, go and find the. If you go on the Dark Council Facebook group, there'll be a video further back, or it'll be on the Wild West Exodus YouTube channel, which is a chat from Stuart and someone else, Lee, I think his name is, about how they're bringing the Dystopian Legion's world into
togetherness,
which I think is really interesting. It's like, well, actually, some of it just fits perfectly well, like the Enlightened and the Covenant of Antarctica, and now the Covenant of the Enlightened.
It's not like they've suddenly gone, oh, how are we going to bring this game into this? Well, we'll just smush it together and it'll be fine. They've actually thought about it, come up with the ideas, and it works, which is brilliant.
Minor Guilds, I'm really looking forward to, just to see what they do. I mean, we've had like vague. What do the rat catchers do? I'm really interested to see what all the other minor guilds do.
I'm not fussed. I'll be excited once I see them, but I can't, because we have so much going on with the Battlehammer, I can't get to a point
where...
It's
hard to see the future.
Did you know that in 3 months' time there's going to be another small guild out? Yay, let me get really excited about that. I can't. I've got too much other stuff to worry about, but when it comes out, then it'll be a case of, it's tickled all the right little bits, now I'm interested in it. Otherwise, don't tell me about stuff I can't know about now, because it'll just frustrate me and anger me and make me do this.
I think I am interested in, though. I think within the last 5 to 10 years, we've seen a real big advance in technology. Yes, that is true. Well, that was in the last 3 or 4 years. Last kind of 5 to 10 years, we've seen a real advance in technology and how that affects the wargaming community and the wargaming kind of what wargaming is. 3D printing we've had.
Oh,
apps.
That's made such apps, yeah.
Apps for games, all this kind of stuff. Just even having that laser etching to make
stuff.
Terrain and shit like that. There's a lot of cool new things that we've seen and gone, wow, that's really cool and interesting. And I'm interested in 3D modelling for, you know, like not carving models out of green stuff, but actually making stuff out of internet or whatever. I'm really
making it out of internet?
Well, no, it kind of is, you know.
Hold on, I'll have that, and I'll have that.
And I'm interested to see if we're going to see any of these things,
internet.
augmented reality, things like that. I'm really interested to see in the next year what we're going to see, like, there'll be some fucking crazy person come up with a mad idea where, like, actually, you can do blah, and it's something that we've...
Hello, Mr. Matt Hackett, sir!
And it'll be a thing that we'll have never even thought we could do, that suddenly is now a staple in games. I think that's wicked. I'm really looking forward to stuff like that.
Yeah. But apart from that, I just don't know what's coming out next year, so...
Yeah, I think you almost, like... It's
We
a bit of
can get
information
spoiled.
overload. Like I don't even know what's coming out. Even though I've read all of the stuff, I still couldn't tell you off the top of my head
Fuck do I know what's
coming out.
No idea!
I can't answer that at the moment, but I think you've pre-answered that question by the look of it. I will. Yeah, you have.
Are they ones about my depression?
No. Other
point.
games that we used to play that we don't play anymore.
Such as?
Gloomhaven. But you answered that, so that was a thing.
Yeah, well, we know what
Quid
happened,
says,
but-
"Stay strong. We are thinking of you from Pennsylvania."
Wow, that's over in America, isn't it?
It is in America.
Across the pond.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That used to be one of our colonies, I believe.
Can we have it back, please?
Parker is one with the Matrix. Yeah, I am.
No, he's a dick.
I don't know how or why, but I agree.
Right, anything else?
Loaxana
Loxana! Hey!
just ordered WWX Gunfight at Red Oak. Good idea.
Well done.
It's an excellent
Well done.
little starting point.
Good.
Look forward to the step-by-step video, as you would like to put together a union crew. Boo on you because of my Confederates and their destroying of views. Straw, take care. Know your videos will make my day better.
Oh.
Cheers.
And I thought I was the mental one.
Oh, Happy and Atheist, ahoy hoy.
Ahoy!
In regards to bases, what do you think of plastic transparent bases?
Fucking hate them.
Which actually, as we mentioned earlier on the OPD, they are now officially allowed in the OPD for Guild Ball.
I fucking hate them.
I don't like them. but
There's only
they
one
don't bother
game.
me,
One game they look good in.
which is
Rumble Slam!
Rumble Slam! Because then you can
Are
see
you
the
ready to
board.
rumble?
Let's
Are
get
you ready to rumble?
Get ready! Get steady! And rumble! Everybody rumble!
Yes, next year we'll be hosting Hello, I'm a Celebrity. Get me the fuck out of here.
I don't
Just don't like them.
like them.
Don't like them.
They're a funny thing. I like them in very specific situations where
I don't like them at all. I think they're horrible.
where you've got a game on, say, a playmat or something like different boards that, like some on the battle system stuff. Where you've
Yeah,
got
that look
different
nice.
floor,
That would look
different
nice.
floor types.
Yeah.
Then it works.
I love to look at that core stuff that they did. That core. Oh, I'd love to be able to have that.
But generally, I don't like them. But I don't hate them enough to stop anyone else from using them.
Oh, I just.
But I wonder do I not like them because I am not used to them? Because we didn't used to like the rounded.
The lip thing, we didn't used to like them. Yeah.
So for those of you who don't know, when
I'll tell you what, mate, the fucking camera crew are really good at it. They get their own fucking beer, and they like completely ignore me and Parky. They're having to do stuff.
so the GW bases are straight edged, so they're kind of like flat, whereas the other games that we play are curved edged. Guild Ball specifically.
I can't do
And
everything.
I didn't used to like the
way.
curved edges, but now I've really got into those.
I like the
I
clip.
like them now.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think that's something that I wasn't previously exposed to that I'm now into. And I wonder if it'd be the same thing with clear bases.
So we don't like clear bases. Going back to what someone was saying about stuff coming out next year. Oh, hello, thank you. servicing.
Thanks, Jane, that's very
I'm
kind.
hoping, I'm hoping we've got all our Kickstarters coming next year. We've got a whole host of them. Slay Industries, that should be coming next year, I hope.
Awesome.
Then there's what other? We've got a whole bunch of.
Oh, there's Rise of the Moloch. There's a couple of cool
Rise of
mini
the
ones
Moloch.
that are coming.
There's did you see that the guys at Daruma they've got their car models. They're trying to shrink them down so you can
right.
use them in Gaslands.
Oh, that's really cool.
And I think that'd be fucking awesome because their car
Yeah.
models are really pop my top, baby.
Giggity, your goo.
Flip me bean. Ooh.
your
Woohoo. I've been
proverbial
flipped.
bean.
That was quite nice. Ahoy, hoy. Oh, even Beardy said, ahoy, hoy, Janie. You don't talk to the wife. Don't you get above her station and we'll all be in trouble. What else we got?
So I've got a big long one.
What?
A big long one from Sats, which is Ed Halliday, for those of you who know him in the world.
Who was on our video
He was.
yesterday?
Just the other day.
Oops, my hat's come off.
Thanks for Man of War. Been wanting to see it for years and really enjoyed that video.
We've got
you
plenty
for
more
watching.
coming. We've got like a whole bunch of other ships now, and we are going to play it again because it was a lot of fun.
Some questions for next time.
Oh,
Oh,
we're not doing another one ever.
have you read The Boys?
No.
It's awesome and by the same guy who wrote Preacher. I remember you mentioning it to me when we spoke to you. I haven't heard of it. I haven't had a chance to look at it.
I don't read, so...
Shag, Marry, Kill. Which is like...
Yes, I was asking her to bring me a beer, for fuck's sake.
Shag, Marry, Kill.
Yes.
Snakeskin, Flint, Siren.
Snakeskin, Flint, Siren.
Shag, Marry, Kill.
Shag, marry, kill. Kill Flint.
Mm-hmm.
What? Siren and...
Siren and Snakeskin.
Marry Snakeskin. And just fuck Siren.
See, I'd go
Just-
Shag, Snakeskin, Marry, Siren.
Marry Flint.
I only on that list I'd kill Flint because he keeps missing goals and being irritating. He's just a bit of a dick.
He's a man.
Same with Salt, Quaff or Buckwheat.
Kill Buckwheat.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck Salt. Marry Quaff. Hold on, that's just wrong. So I've just killed a donkey. I fucked an otter, and I've married a dog. What the fuck
I
is
would
going
marry
on?
Buckwheat because I could ride it around, and I'd kill Quaff
'Cause
because
it
Quaff's
just-
uninteresting, and fuck the wank puppet that is Salt.
In the mouth.
They did the same for Rich Locks and Matt Hart and JB Giblin. I'm not going to answer that question.
Oh, I am. I am.
I don't.
Oh.
Any news on Stay Hammered 2, The Hammering?
Haven't even thought about it.
It's been in the back of our minds, but...
We have got, she pours a lovely glass of water. She just...
Can I ask a big favour to all of you watching us live on Facebook at the
Fuck
moment?
off.
Can you just put some likes up?
I love
Just put
salt.
like, because I want to see... I like it when
Like
they
the
dribble
YouTube,
across the
bing,
thing.
bing, bing, bing.
That just really makes me happy
No.
when I see that.
There'll be lots of hate.
It'll
hate
make me feel
faces.
good as well.
Hate faces go up now.
Someone
Bing, 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 bing.
Yeah.
There's still 7 people watching us. This is
So yeah, we have
ridiculous.
thought about 7 whole people.
Well, I wouldn't call
Cool, there's a
them
like, yay!
Like
a buddy!
that!
Oh,
my God.
thanks, guys. For
Oh,
those of you can't see that at home, but it's like the lights just popping along.
that's just someone sitting there
Oh,
going, bing, bing,
laughs.
bing, bing,
That's,
bing, bing,
yeah, I know, but it
You
makes me feel good.
bunch of cretins.
Thanks, guys. That makes me
But
feel really good.
you might get a chance to see something very special later.
And there's oohs and
Look
ahs and
at this,
laughs
it's going
and
mental.
hearts. Makes me feel good.
Right, now ignore them. Let's talk to our real fans.
No, we're all our real fans. So, Stay Hammered 2, The Hammering. It's something that we thought about.
I
and
think
we haven't
there will
necessarily
be
pushed.
one next year.
Yeah.
We have got possibility of another venue.
Love you guys.
Oh, fuck off.
Love it.
Kill. Hold on. No, I can't read that.
Kill Matt. Fuck
Kill Matt.
Marry
Fuck
Rich.
man. Marry Rich.
What
about Giblin? Oh, and moving on. I think we have got a new venue, so it is in the pipeline. It is in the pipeline. It's in the pipeline.
I had something in my pipeline once.
Did you clear it out with that special Epsom salts?
Give me a good
I did
flush.
that once. I had a bit of wind and I was having trouble, And Nick said, just have a little bit of this old salts thingamajiggy. Yeah, I misheard him, so I had a whole glass of it, and I'm sitting there GMing. I went right, yeah, and then what? And then the GM is just going to disappear for.
You are not.
Pebble Dash, the toilet.
So we will do a Stay Hammered to the Hammering.
There will be another
at
one.
some point.
There will be another
We
one.
don't know when. What other games do we have planned for Classic Days? Because Man of War is like a classic old game.
Oh God, Classic Day. As he quickly looks at the
Yeah,
shelf,
I
I think
exactly
we're going to have to do classic old school Space Hulk, not the
Yeah.
new one, but old
That'd
school
be nice.
style. Because I've got all of them bits. Now we haven't really got any old stuff. I mean, no, Gorka Morka.
Gorka Morka.
Gorka
You loved a bit of
Morka.
Gorka
Oh,
Morka back in the
yeah.
day, didn't ya?
Orcs in the game, orcs and games, orcs and games, orcs and guns, orcs and guns, orcs and cars. Yeah, I love it.
Aye. I'd like to play Advanced Hero Quest. Not Warhammer Quest, Advanced Hero Quest.
It was shit.
Oh, was it? I don't know.
The only thing I liked was you could have sentries. Sentries were like sentries for the bad guys, and they could run around and open doors, which got really fucking nasty. Because, you know, the monsters would come out if you opened the door. But if a sentry gets there and opens the door, the monsters still come out.
Oh, nice. That's
Yeah.
a good idea.
Yeah.
When is the next Man of War? Soon. That's about as
Broadsword!
Broadsword.
Hero. We haven't got it. We haven't got the original hero quest, so not
It's
playing
old
it.
and shit.
Maybe we should ask that bearded bloke if he can lend us one of his games. He's got enough of them.
Yeah. Matt, soon we will be playing it again.
What?
Man of War.
Oh god, yeah, that was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. We have got other role-playing games that are going to be making an appearance. Again, it's just working out timing and making sure that we can get all of our players in at the right time. Especially when you consider most of them are fucking idiots.
Hello.
My hat is not fucking staying on my head.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
Thank
I'll
you.
do it.
Thanks, Dad.
I'll do it.
Thanks,
I'll
Dad.
do it.
Thanks, Dad.
Oh,
Thanks, Dad.
it's
Oh,
all right.
it's going to
It's all right.
Thanks, Dad.
Here we go.
Thank you.
Here we go. Oh, that's good. Bro, wheel out the gimp. Oh, there we go.
I didn't mind, but it's suddenly... Oh, cheers, Quinn Duggan.
Cunts. You're
Cunts.
a cunt, you cunt.
What's wrong with you? You bastard. You. Getting it.
So here's the thing. This is a proper, genuine, serious question.
Okay.
Ethnic diversity in miniature/board gaming. Following Matt Hart's comments at SteamCon, do you think companies should make an effort to show more diversity in their games or their worlds, and what can they do?
They're asking. Look at all these blitz of you need to put some Velcro on your head, you bald butt. Fuck off, Taylor, you cunt.
It is a thing.
Now, I remember way back when Games Workshop had released the Imperial Guard for the first time, and they were going through all of that. Now, a couple of their Cadians were painted dark colours.
Yeah. I recall.
And someone went into Games Workshop and said, "Oh, you can't have them painted like that." And I went, "Why?" And I went, "Because there's no black people in the 40k universe."
Yeah,
And we're like,
I don't. That's
what the fuck
clearly
are you
bollocks.
actually talking about?
Gimp
Why don't you
forward.
guys put a request out for a game you haven't got anymore but really want to play again, and that person has a game as it...
Oh, like someone who's got that game, bring it with them and they can play it. Yeah, if you've got a game.
Games Workshop, if you'd like to bring all of your products here.
Yeah, Jez Goodwin, if you would
Jez
watch
Goodwin.
this. No, so it's...
Andy Chambers, if you want to just turn up with,
all of your old stuff.
all of your old stuff and your new stuff, we'll play it as well. And they were
so-
saying that there's no black people. We're like, you can't actually say that. And then it got to a point where they were like, oh, you can't. But then they've released the Space Marine Salamanders.
And they're literally black. They're like black.
Yeah,
like
because of
the
the
table black.
So I can't believe that someone was that fucking stupid to come out with that kind of rubbish.
I do think so. It's something that, and I don't mean this in a. It's gonna get difficult to talk about things without coming across as anything. But
Screaming racist.
speaking as a white male aged between 39 and 39, like you see a certain aspect of a game and you don't necessarily notice the fringes of that. You don't notice things that aren't there, and it's very hard. I think I don't notice a lack of diversity because as a person who's not necessarily from a diverse background, it's not something that I'm.
You don't think you're from a diverse background?
It's not something that
Are
I'm
you
aware of.
English?
Oh, yeah, no.
Well, there you go. That's
You know
the
what I
biggest
mean.
diverse.
So
there is,
so
isn't there?
a really
the
good-
Normans, the Saxons.
not necessarily talking about ethnicity, but talking about gender. So Annie, the dice bag lady from Bad Squiddo, does some really great work for females in war games.
I told you we stopped talking to her. No, that's it. No. Rewind. No.
Why?
She said, don't like Star Wars. They should have a pog.
Oh, yeah,
no.
yeah. No,
fuck off. No, she's not. That's it. No. Rewind.
But she does.
Play.
But there are a lot of really good female miniatures that she does, and she kind of supports that.
But I'm still waiting for my Ghost of Gaia 2.
But she supports that aspect of the hobby, which I really.
It's a great thing.
Which is a really great thing, but it's something that I'm not. I don't have the
awareness
to necessarily go, aha, you were missing that, because I just didn't see it. So I wasn't aware that it was missing, because as a guy playing with guy toy soldiers, I wasn't like, oh, there aren't any women. I just thought that's just a game,
and that's the thing, is at the end of the day,
if I was a woman, or if I was a person of
if you were a woman, Parky, I'd be knocking your teeth out.
Then I would notice it more, and I think it's not that I don't care. It's just something I don't necessarily see as I should do. I mean, we should be more aware. But at the end of the day,
as a lot of these things that we're going on about are little toys that you move about on a table.
Yeah.
Does it really make that much of a difference?
I think it can do.
I think it can do.
To new players, especially to people who are like, if you're in a position where you're from a certain culture, or you're from, you look a certain way or whatever, and you see a game that doesn't represent you in that game, then you're not going to be as committed to play in that environment.
Pausing. We just had a question. When is the Kingdom of Death video going up, and are we going to fight the Screaming Antelope next time? The Kingdom of Death video will be going up Monday, and fuck off, no. I am not fighting that Screaming Antelope if we can't kill a pissing white lion.
No, we only couldn't kill it when we tried to play it next level.
Oh.
I don't think companies need to bow down to diversity. They just need to make great games with great miniatures. Politics has no game in place in wargaming until you start fighting soldiers. That is a good point. Do you need to... I don't think it's a matter of bowing down to it. I think it's just a case of...
always have it...
Be slightly more aware. It's just... I think if you create an environment where diversity, whichever kind of diversity you want to talk about, if you create an environment where it doesn't look out of place, that's a positive move forward. Like if I make a model range, say, and a woman stands out in that crowd, or a black person stands out in that crowd, or whatever,
or a dwarf, or a halfling, or an orc,
but if they stand out and they look really weird and shouldn't be in there, then that's not good. Whereas if you maybe release a couple of models, it doesn't have to be like if you're releasing a whole 300 range of models, and maybe 10% or however many percent of those are different, then that's great. At least you've kind of crossed a line. If you say everyone looks the same, and this is like, that's the issue people have with like the Imperial Guard, is that they all look the same.
Well,
it's a very difficult thing.
It's one of those things,
and I'm definitely not as aware as I should be.
I hate that dance group.
Yeah, I do. But it's a tricky thing, and I think it's easy to...
It's one that's very difficult to talk about without someone somewhere
saying that you're of a certain mindset. I think it should be looked at, but I don't think you should necessarily force yourself to do a certain thing. But I hope that in the world where there is lots of cool, interesting things going on.
Yes, most of it is ending in World War III. Next question.
But there should be enough of a space for you to be able to go, oh, cool, we'll put that in, rather than like, oh, how are we gonna put a woman in our game? Well, how are we gonna put a black person in our game? Well, actually, there's a lot of stuff going on in the world. You can we'll use that interesting culture, or we'll use this interest. There's cool. Yeah. I know that Annie from Dice Bag Lady.
Oh, we're not mentioning her again, are we?
I know we talked about it in ethnicity, but
see what
she's
did
got a
that? See what
Kickstarter
did that?
about whole Shield Maiden army for Dark Age stuff. That's really cool.
No, she was doing the whole land army, wasn't she? All the women.
Yeah, all the women from
war.
World War II.
Awesome stuff.
Which is
but
really
we're
cool.
not promoting that, Annie.
One more question.
Oh.
Who got a question? Where should I ask questions?
Nowhere.
Thank you, Matthew Very. You should ask them in here.
We don't answer questions. Do we?
Answer questions in the doobly-doo, which is totally a thing.
Wherever the doobly-doo is. No, we don't answer questions.
I'm out of.
You're out of questions.
things.
Thank fuck for that. Jesus, we maybe a mumble of.
Have you got any questions?
You've got
while
about
you're
2
watching
minutes
us?
before we tell you all.
You've got enough time for it to happen.
So, yeah. What? But
Have you seen The Last Jedi yet? No, we're seeing it on Monday.
Monday.
Monday,
So fuck off.
Monday.
Fuck off, Mr. Wayne. Fuck off. I know you're bloody new and now a Patreon, but fuck off. No fucking spoilers, you dirtbag.
We were talking about this earlier on. What is the meaning of life? 42.
42.
Odds.
Come on. Duggan.
Interesting question about Last Jedi. I can't remember if I mentioned it earlier on.
I don't want to hear this.
previously.
I don't want to hear this.
No, I just think I'm glad that people are talking about it. And it's interesting. And some people like it, some people don't. I'd rather have that, hey, nice and rich. I'd rather have that than people go, oh shit. There's been a lot of interesting, like, ooh, it's been quite clever. No?
I'm not talking about it. So, that's all you're getting for this year. That's your fucking lot.
Yeah.
That's it. Why is Parker such a twat? Oh, Quinn Duggan!
Fuck you.
He can't help it. It's just natural.
Fuck you, Quinn Duggan! Fuck you! Vengeance! I will get my revenge upon thee.
So,
Oh,
but
load it all over
so
your face.
next year we've got loads of other
More stuff.
more of the same shit coming up.
And different shit.
However, yeah, we are about to embark on a
Journey
new
beyond time and space.
project. We're going to tell you absolutely nothing about it. It's just all of a sudden a video will pop up on our channel.
Oh, Sega or Nintendo? I was Sega.
Oh, it's Nintendo. Oh, you're a Patreon too. But are you a very
Yeah, you
expensive?
are.
Are you a very expensive Patreon, Kevin?
It doesn't
Are
matter.
you?
We love them all equally.
Are you? Yes.
I
Oh,
mean, obviously we
Bastard.
love them depending on as much as money.
oh, Hannah's watching. Hello,
Hi.
Hannah.
Yeah, I was Sega.
Yeah, I was a Nintendo.
I failed miserably at
everything.
Alex Kidd
Yeah.
very many times.
So yes, there's going to be another video that's going to be sliding in amongst all of our gaming stuff at some point. We haven't even worked
Sliding
out
in like a fist up a bum.
right to the elbow. We haven't actually worked out what it's called yet, but it's going to be something a little bit different that you're not quite expecting from the Battle Hammer.
Not in a giggity way.
Not in a gig. No, there's no porn involved, but it's just kind of going to be something a little bit different and a little bit fun. Well, for us. If you don't like it,
Bit harsh.
So I think at the end of the day, all it's left for
At
us
the end
to
of the
say
day,
is
it gets dark.
have a good Christmas.
But before you do that,
And make sure it's a giggity
a giggity goo Christmas.
Christmas is good. What sort of Christmas is it going to be, Parky?
It's going to be a Christmassy Christmas this Christmas.
It's going to be a Christmassy Christmas this year. It's going to be a Christmassy Christmas. It's Christmas full of Christmassy Christmassy shit. Bing bong, 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 bing bong. Merry Christmas, everybody!